We are starting day 2 of the Alaska Highway. Last week we left Dawson Creek, British Columbia, and we made it all the way past Fort Nelson, where we stopped at a pull-off for the night. Today we're hoping to make it all the way to Liard Hot Springs, except when we get to our boondocking spot, it's a little bit creepy and we're not even sure we're supposed to be there. And while everyone wants to visit the hot springs on their way through, we discover some nearby waterfalls that almost no one knows about. On day 1 of the Alcan, from the beginning at Dawson Creek to Fort Nelson, it was all smooth pavement, which is great, but it was also kind of boring scenery. But now that we're past Fort Nelson on day 2, you're starting to see the valleys, you're starting to see more mountainous terrain, so it's definitely a lot prettier of a drive. Well, I see in the milepost we're coming upon a very popular cinnamon bun stop. So I guess we have to do it, right?
We do. I'm sad. I hope they have some sort of dairy-free because it's hard to find.
You might just have to enjoy it for me
That's
on my birthday.
I was gonna say, that's the worst.
I don't know, it just seems like anytime I watch a content creator come up through the Alaska Highway, they're always stopping for cinnamon buns. I don't know, it must just be a thing. Looks like this is it. Right off the side of the road. Open. Cinnamon Bun Center. The only problem is parking.
Yeah, it's not,
Looks like they have cabins here and some RV sites, but it's not conducive to RVs if they want.
Fifth wheel friendly.
No, we'll get turned around here.
Is there anybody?
No, there's no one. Hello.
All right, you're driving. I'm going to bed.
I'm driving.
I'm not gonna lie.
We're ready. Are you guys ready?
We're ready. That may have been the best cinnamon roll I've ever had. It was very homemade. It tasted delicious.
And I went and made myself the best English muffin of my life.
I feel so bad on your
Honestly,
birthday.
don't feel bad. I'm just teasing. It's fine. I'm excited for the dessert tonight. It better be good. This is turning out to be a very interesting birthday. So, number one, we didn't film this, but we lost the drone for like 15 minutes, 10 minutes.
You're probably 4. It felt like 15.
We were flying it, trying to get that epic drone footage that you just saw earlier, and it disconnected. Like, it was like the drone is not found.
Where did it go? Where is it?
We don't know where it is.
My screen turned gray, and the drone at the time was like
so
100 feet in the air.
Stopped. It was able to like reconnect. Well, and then this whole cinnamon roll, which I'm really not mad about, but it's like, I would have liked to enjoy it. And then we just almost killed a rabbit that jumped out in front of us, like a jackrabbit that just went zoom. Thankfully, he was quick because you can't really slow down in a fifth wheel.
If he hadn't sped up, it would have been the worst birthday
I don't know
ever.
what's gonna happen today. Like,
it's only
what
11.
else?
It's only 11 o'clock.
I know.
Still got 12 more hours.
Happy birthday! But at least now we have blue skies. Look at that. So pretty. Sunshine and blue skies. That's what I want.
The birthday looking any better? We got to see not just sheep, but
a baby sheep! They call these Stone Mountain sheep, which Stone Mountain is around here. So they look like mountain goats and bighorns, but they're not.
I wish we were rolling when we saw them because the squeal from the passenger seat was...
It's a baby sheep! How does it feel to see the Canadian Rockies again?
Oh, I've missed them. It's been like a week. And it is so... They're beautiful.
You can only see the tips of them, but they're there. We only have a little bit of time left before our boondocking spot for tonight. It's another pull-off, but it's actually off the highway a little bit. So I'm hopeful that we can get a spot there because we really would like to stay there for 5 days. We'll see what it looks like. I don't know. The last one didn't work out really last night. We had to go forward a little bit, so
yeah, I'm hoping
we'll see.
I'm hoping we don't have to go to Plan B. I'm also hoping we're not like next to semis driving by for 5 days.
Yeah, that would kind of get annoying.
Look who's driving.
Guess who was operating the drone? All right, we're gonna convene and see where we want to park in this situation. Well, we've done some scouting. I don't think we can get back here with the branches. Plus, it's just like a whole trash heap, which is just weird. So I think we're back to our original spot.
How far off do you think we're gonna be?
An inch.
1.5 inches. My side's gotta come up.
Okay. Keep coming a little bit. Now you're on dead center.
Yep, and now I'm 3/4 inch off the other way. So can you remove just one of them?
Yeah. Okay, go back, coming. Keep coming. There you go. How are we?
So we are now 1/4 inch off the other way, but
Oh, bummer.
that way's better than this way. We're just gonna leave it.
Yeah. Not a super big deal. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Good girl.
So tonight for Kalyn's birthday, I have been planning to make this delicious Oreo peanut butter cheesecake pie, but there's a bit of a problem. It requires Oreos for the Oreo crust, and we literally stopped. I annoyed Craig and Victoria because we stopped at 3 or 4 different gas stations so that I could go and be like,
excuse me, do you have Oreos?
and apparently Oreos Hydrox, it doesn't make it up this far north, at least this early in the year. So I had to decide whether or not I wanted to go to Plan B, and I really didn't want to go to Plan B. So I'm going to make this homemade chocolate cookie crumb crust so that I can then make the Oreo peanut butter cheesecake pie. Things escalated a little quickly. So I've got the fake Oreos here that I made, and then I made a fake Oreo filling, which the powdered sugar also got on me.
I see that.
And I tried to do it in a small bowl so you can see what happened there. Meanwhile, supper is in the oven, which I did in the meantime. This is why I don't do a cooking channel.
It smells good though.
It does smell good.
While we wait for this delectable dessert to chill in the freezer, we drove to Liard Hot Springs, which is just minutes down the road for an evening soak. It costs just $5 a person to enjoy the springs, and there are 2 main pools. That's not too bad.
Oh no, that's like, it actually.
That's
making
really
sure,
nice.
I'm making sure I have nothing in my pocket.
Yeah. The upper pool is the hottest, and the water gets cooler as it flows downriver. Afterwards, we enjoyed Joseph's yummy dessert while chatting with friends, making this birthday one of my most memorable ones.
Come on,
Trinity,
Trin.
this way. Come on. When we first pulled into this boondocking spot, we showed you that there was like some trash going on in the back, some metal heaps and vehicles. Well, we've done some more exploring of this area, and we've seen, what, cabins?
There's cabins that are broken down.
Almost looks like
There's-
an old gas station that used to be here. Like, I mean, look at this. This is awful. Like, it just has become a dumping ground. And we did find this spot on iOverlander, so it is like a legit spot. The locals said that sometimes people do come up here to camp, so I think we are okay. It just feels so weird to be here.
We really wouldn't be here if it was just the 2 of us. But since there's 4 of us, we feel a little bit more comfortable.
Which means if one of us is getting murdered, all of us are getting murdered.
There's like a refrigerator. Yeah, there's a refrigerator back there. We got mattresses. We got propane tanks. We got some sort of light fixture and a toilet. Basically, it's Walmart.
Okay, I don't know what's going on with Trinity, but you see her tail's between her legs. She's acting freaked out. We have seen a bear in these woods, so I just wonder if she has an inkling.
She might have a sense of something being around.
What's out there? Is it something we need to be scared of? I just hope a bear doesn't sneak up on us.
The spot that we pulled into is really the only like great spot here. You pull up the road, you could kind of pull off there, but it's a little potholey. You come around the corner, there's a spot you can park 2 or 3 rigs. There is this flat area that is partway in and you could totally get a rig down here. But when you're here, you really are surrounded by trash. So it's kind of like parking in a landfill.
Are you gonna go explore it?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you the leash though.
Okay, here, you're gonna have to take us
Okay.
in. Take everyone in.
It's a little creepy. I don't know if I dare walk on in
You
here.
might fall through.
Right. Wish me luck.
You're going in?
Got holes in the ceiling. I don't know what to stand on. All right, so this is the little addition that was built on. Here's the actual trailer. Oh, it's an open floor plan. Nice. I don't know, Kalyn, with a little bit of work, you could turn this into something. Bathroom?
Hey, her tail's up and perky again. Must have just been that section. So if you want a place to camp that's only 2 minutes from Liard Hot Springs and you don't mind the trash, you can stay here. Just camp at your own risk. Also, just beware that if you do stay here, bison have come through the area. We saw a moose on the other side of the road, and I was working outside on my laptop and a bear came to the edge of the woods. He didn't seem to care about us. He knew we were there, but he just kept munching away. So wildlife, you're definitely gonna see a lot of it.
All right, everybody, it has been way too long since we've had an RV project with Joe segment, so today, we're gonna fix that. So back in December, all these worked fine, and then we had a 70-mile-an-hour windstorm while we were in Texas that just blew dust into all the vertical hinges, and suddenly, my doors didn't shut right. Sand had gotten in the hinge mechanism and was collecting at the bottom and forcing the door out at the bottom and in at the top. I proved this by removing the stoppers on this door, cleaning it out with a string, and suddenly, if I can do it right, and suddenly, the door shut nice. And that's been our fix for quite a while, except for the fact that every time we open the door, it falls out. So today we're gonna fix that, and if I have time, we're gonna fix this door too.
Don't you just love our beautiful, clean RV? This is what the Alcan will do to you.
These little stoppers, I think that's how you do it. These little stoppers were held in by rivets, so I literally broke the rivets off, and that's why I didn't actually install it back correctly. But today I have some tiny screws, and I'm gonna see if I can hold these stoppers in place with some screws. Where did I stick it?
Did you already lose a piece? Is it this thing?
It is that thing.
There you go.
Thank you. We'll pop this one in the top.
Welcome to the story of our life.
All right, you ready for this?
Yay!
First time we've been able to easily shut that
That's so
and
nice.
not have it fall off since December.
It's been a while. Now we just got to do the other one.
Yep, let's do the dirty one. Thread the yarn in, and you're just gonna clean the whole thing. Hey, look, it's where we left it.
That's where you left it.
All right, you ready for the moment of truth?
Let's test it
Let's
out.
see if I fixed it or if it's still the same. So opens.
How easy does it shut? Nice, like butter.
Got the camera gear.
The last thing we're gonna do today is go check out some waterfalls. It's only like 5 minutes from here, and it's really not a long hike at all, so I'm excited to see what they look like.
Can we talk about the weather?
How we have no idea what's going on here. The thing is, the weather stations that they are directing us to are Fort Nelson, which is 3 hours south, and Watson Lake, which is 2 hours north. There's literally nothing here outside Liard Hot Springs, so we're just guessing.
And even, yeah, the days that it says it's supposed to rain all day, it rained not at all. And
No.
today was supposed to potentially be rain and mostly cloudy. We've gotten sun all day. I'm not complaining.
No.
We can't
plan.
We can't plan anything based on weather because we just have to plan it and look outside to what it is that day.
Oh my word, this is so cool.
I think what's so cool is, about this is the Alcan doesn't have enough traffic on it to really get a big backup. Like if you're in Yellowstone or one of the big, it laid down. If you're in one of the big national parks, like if there's a bear, there's like instantly 600 cars in a traffic jam. And there's been a few cars that have driven through and taken pictures and moved on, but like it's just quiet. We can sit here.
Well, that was a fun detour.
It was a very fun detour.
Thank you to Craig and Victoria for loaning us their telephoto lens, which came in handy today with the wildlife.
In case you're looking at that video and thinking, oh my goodness, those guys got way too close. We never left the truck.
Nope.
Never opened a door. Everything was shot from the windows.
Don't poke the bear.
I'm already seeing a problem with the zoom lens. I'm pulling in, we see the beautiful falls, and I'm like, we can just get a picture of them from up here. We don't have to hike.
The sign said that this was only like a 1.4 kilometer trail. Oh. But to leave an hour to come back up. So I think we're about to go way, way down.
This is why. This is some steps.
That is legit.
The steps are quite large. We're already at the river. That was quick.
We heard that you needed to do a little bit of bushwhacking to like get to the base of the falls, but so far this is a pretty well maintained trail, or just a lot of people have bushwhacked, so it's become a trail. He is gonna slip and fall, I can just feel it. And the whole point of him waiting over there is to see if we can get some cool pictures where the waterfalls look really big.
Oh man, I don't know if my feet can take this. Good news is I can't feel them anymore because the water's so cold, but oh my goodness, the rocks. You need water shoes for this.
Thanks for taking one for the team.
All right, let's get the backpack.
All right, it's 4:15. We're gonna see how long it takes us to go up the hill.
Because it says it should take an hour, right?
An hour. I don't think I quite believe them.
I really think coming down is totally worth it, but I'm not sure wading across was worth it. Now, if you want that like epic photo where you're standing in front of the falls, okay, but bring water shoes because it was super rocky, super cold, and Kalyn is backing into the woods.
I was trying to do a backup shot. I didn't know it turned. All right, can see the parking lot.
Are you not coming?
I'm coming. I'm just out of breath. 4:22. 7 minutes.
They literally said an hour to get back.
Well, look at the sign. Look it. I'll show you. I don't know who they think is doing this trail, but it says 1.4 kilometers round trip, allow 1 hour return. I'm not fibbing. 7 minutes. We did it in 7 minutes, and we didn't even rush. This has been a really nice stopover point for us, but we're not done yet. We still have 3 days left on the Alaska Highway. And I have a feeling that we have no idea what the roads are gonna be, and they could probably be a lot worse than what we've experienced.
So if you haven't subscribed yet, click our faces right there. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.